Tito, go ahead. Tell him what I do so well.
Well, he talks well. His mouth has gotten him in every fight, big fight that he's had. And every time when it's time to present and perform, he's failed. On Saturday night, it's not going to change. What I do well, I come in with heart, I come in with determination, I come in with hard work and perseverance. When I get my hand raised, I don't know why. And so all the millions of fans that have had my back over the last 20 years.
Tito always says I'm using my mouth to get my opportunities. The only person I know that made money using their mouth is his ex-wife.
Well, just to correct you, it was never no marriage. You're a fucking punk, dude. That's what you call class right here compared to no class.
That was a nasty line.
No
by
class.
Me.
No class at all. That's why you see him with thongs and fucking jeans and a t-shirt. No class.
They don't call you the bad guy for nothing.
How'd you get like this?
Man, I'm from the mean streets of Westland, Oregon. You got to look over your back. You don't know what it's like out there. I'll tell you about it someday, but it's rough.
I just imagine it being a lot of ducks.
A lot of ducks? Oh, I'm sorry. Is this where I was that your attempted humor? I'm sorry. I would have played along. I didn't know that. Was that ducks?
Well, are you going to give me, are you going to tell me what it is that you grew up around or not?
No.
How many more fights do you think you can lose and still be such a big draw?
Oh, Dan, come on. You're asking me. Why would have I ever thought of things like that? I don't have any idea. How long are you going to hold a pen in your hand and not write anything down? I mean, what are we going to do? Go back and forth and ask each other stupid things?
Chael, am I wrong when I say that you've been unusually respectful to John Jones? I'm not used to hearing you this way.
Well, Lebatard, I don't have all the details, but if you said it, you're most likely wrong.
What was your reaction when you read, if you did indeed read, the Deadspin article pointing out that you're something of a race baiter?
I don't know what that means.
Did you read the article?
No.
All right, part of the article, what race baiter means is that you play on stereotypes to point out that you're the white guy and you sort of go after the black guys, whether it's Anderson Silva or John Jones, in a stereotypically cartoonish way.
I don't know what to say. I would resent that. I'm not sure that's very unfounded.
When's the last time Chael Sonnen cried during a movie because, the emotions were tugged at?
Are you race baiting me right now? Do you have something against blue-eyed Germans, Dan?
I'm not race baiting you. I'm asking you a question. Give me something,
It sounded like
Chael.
race baiting. It's based on fallacy. It's what we call the straw man fallacy, Dan, and it sounds like race baiting to me.
Again with the race baiting. You gave me nothing, Chael, on the race baiting question. You gave me nothing. Certainly you've seen the article. You gave me nothing on that. There was no depth. There was no answer there that summoned any introspection.
That's right. Correct. Good summary, Dan.
Well, it had to be
I'm
hurtful.
glad you're paying attention. See, now we're getting somewhere. We started a little slow, but now I see you're paying attention.
Well, it had to be hurtful to you, though. It had to read that had to. I'm being presumptuous, but it had to hurt.
I didn't read it, Dan. I've never heard the term until you just used it today.
The things that you said about Brazilians, for example, Chael, where you're saying that while you were playing with computers, they were playing with mud. You understand how it is that some of that would be taken as race baiting. Do you not? No?
Dan, I've got a degree in sociology from the University of Oregon. Apparently you do not, because you're greatly mistaking race with ethnicity with nationality. If you said that I said it about Brazil, which is not a race, it's a nation, then you might want to run the tape back and not air this, because you're going to look foolish in the presence of a genius.
You tend to go after the black guys with more ferocity than you do like Michael Bisping, for example.
Oh, wow. Didn't you start this interview by saying how nice we were to John Jones?
Yes, but I think you changed your game plan. Yes, you've been great to John Jones recently. Yes,
More than
have.
Michael Bisping?
You've been unbelievably flowery in your praise to John Jones, uncharacteristically flowery in your praise to John Jones. Stunningly.
All right.
What was your reaction when you heard the Silva quotes that he was going to break all of your teeth and that you weren't going to be able to walk from the octagon?
Well, that's like the big threat in Brazil. You know, we're going to send you to the dentist. He's not the first Brazilian to tell me that. The only resentment and confusion I have is the implication like they've got dentists on every other block in Brazil. You know, there's something wrong with your tooth in Brazil. Some witch doctor waves a fish bone in front of your face and hopes your mouth feels better.
What do you say to the critic who says, well, Sonen's just a big mouth who was in that fight the first time with Silva because his testosterone levels were 4 times higher than they should have been?
I would say hello.
That's it. That's all you're giving me.
I'm trying to figure out why people keep asking for your opinion when you have not had your hand raised in almost 2 years. The time you won was against Bisping, and that's real talk, dude. Like, don't get me wrong, Dana keeps you around because you're a Fox commentator. Real talk. Because you can sell tickets. Because that's Dana's job. But Oklahoma, Daniel Cormier, Johnny Hendricks, Mark Munoz will be fighting tonight. Mo Lawal, we're all from Oklahoma. The man that's running this tournament back here, Jack Rowland, Oklahoma.
Spit it out, brother. You're putting everybody to sleep, man. I'm about to come down there and whip your ass in a second. Just to get people real talk, stupid. Speak English. I don't speak ghetto. I don't even know what real talk means. Here's real talk, dummy. If you don't get to the end of the line, I'm going to come down there and war up on you before I take care of LeBron later tonight. So take those stupid sunglasses off your head because when it's
I sell ass whippings, son. I don't sell memberships.
you don't sell anything, stupid.
I sell ass whippings, son. I don't sell memberships.
You
There's a
sell
difference.
ass whippings? What is your name again? Who are you?
Bill Smallwood,
All I've
son.
heard is you're from Oklahoma.
Bill
Those guys are
Smallwood,
from
son.
Oklahoma State. Every name that you just dropped, let me hand them back to you because they're not
Bill
even from where
Smallwood,
you
son.
said they're from. Stupid. And
I sell ass whippings, son.
tell my room of fans what real talk means. Beat it. Next question.
Well, and real quickly before we get to that next question,